Good morning, everyone. Turtleags here, bringing you my second AFK Journey video. I decided that I wanted to start basically a series of my experience playing this new game. This game has officially been out for about 24 hours, and I'm loving this game. So basically what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go over my account progression, how I'm doing, what I think of the game so far, maybe showcase my team a little bit. And basically my goal for this AFK Journey series is that because this is my first idle game, and to be frank, I don't really have anything to teach you guys. It's more you guys teaching me how to play the game. So for this reason, I'm just going to, as a brand new player who has never experienced a game like this ever, just kind of sharing my experience, my journey with you all. It's really quite fun. I think you'll find it interesting. And I am live on twitch.tv/turtleags. So, if you want to just hop on and say hi, maybe if you're playing this game too, I am on server 25. I'll go ahead and show you. Yeah, so my current character is on server 25. This is the server that Lucky Lux created his character, and I'm in his guild. I can actually show you. It's really quite fun. Yeah, this is our guild. I'm just kind of just doing like an impromptu kind of thing, or not impromptu, just like, what's the word? Anyway, so this is our guild. Hey Steam Bun, time for you to sleep. Oh, thanks for hopping on. You're on my YouTube video. I'm actually filming one right now. Basically, I'm doing every morning when I start the game for AFK Journey. I'm just going to kind of going over my account progress and just maybe point out a part of the game that I really enjoy. Just as someone who started my very first idle game in AFK Journey, kind of sharing my experience with you all. Yeah, so this is Lucky Lux's guild. We were very intentional with the way that we created our accounts. We were basically waiting for all the whales and like early access players to join the game first, and then an hour after global launch, then we created our character. We specifically chose our server, created our guild quickly, and we've actually pushed pretty high in the ranks. Jin K, who you see in my guild, is actually the same Jin K who has participated in all our Asia PvP tournaments for Reverse 1999. He and I secured the rank 4 and rank 5 spot, respectively, for one of the endgame content. We're actually competing against another guild right now, another guild that has a bunch of whales, but we're actually doing pretty well. There's another piece of endgame content in this game that I'll show you later, where I basically wait for Jin to get online and then we farm it together because it drops really powerful gear, and we're both pushing to continue to maintain our dominance at the top. And I will do a little PvP to show you guys. I think I ranked 26 in PvP yesterday. Actually, it's still going onwards. I did lose one match, and that was because I didn't know what I was doing. Um, Otherwise, I could have been higher than rank 26, but Jin K, he gave me some pointers, and we've been pushing content, or like just farming the gear. Today, I plan to actually unlock the entire map. Here's the map. So we do have, I think, one guildmate who's already unlocked the entire map. But I just have this piece left, Dark Forest 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to see if I can unlock all three today. We'll see. But yeah, this is basically the map right now. It's really interesting. There's a lot of waypoints that you can kind of, you know, travel to. And the cool thing about this game is that I can actually demonstrate this. So if, say, I want to farm that like claim that chest, right, to get rewards to push my account progression, what I can do is hit the footsteps, and what it'll do is it'll transport me to the nearest waypoint and auto walk me over to the treasure. It's actually really cool. It's a secret strat, which, you know, if you guys watch my videos, then you guys probably know already. But yeah, so that's pretty cool, right? Like, yeah, and then what you do is you like basically, well, I'm super overpowered right now. So when you're super high leveled, what will happen is that uh, it auto kills it, which saves you time, and then you just claim the treasure. And there's a lot going on in this game. When I played this game, it kind of reminded me of a video game design class that I took about 4 years ago when I bought my home and I was kind of having a quarter life crisis and trying to figure out my life, figure out if I wanted to stay in healthcare or maybe pursue my passion. Yeah, and then I quickly realized that I prefer playing games, not designing them. I'll kind of push content as I talk about this. And yeah, it even like if there's a piece of gold or something that you accidentally missed, like you can literally auto walk over there and pick it up, which is pretty awesome. Apparently, I accidentally glossed over this loot. Now, actually, let's go ahead and go over the crew. I'm just kind of bouncing around here. Oh, let me show you my gear. So, um, I don't know if I can show you. You see that wavy, and also my title too. So yesterday, because I ranked 5 in the endgame content, I'll show you the endgame content later. So I gained the title Dream Monarch, which is a title that they give the top 10 players for like I think a week just for bragging rights. So yeah, I'm a Dream Monarch, kind of like Zile and Honkai Star Rail. But anyways, yeah, so I do get a cape that I show off. Oh, and then, or a title, and then I do get a flowy cape that I get to keep for um, 3 days. I think I may have gotten it from PvP. I don't remember. But the bottom right, the 479k, is basically how strong I am. Um, yeah, and it is actually quite high. Like, if I kind of show you my guild, we have 3 people, I think, who are, yeah, so Cowboy Dan, he's actually a little past me. And Jinkei, actually, he's past me too. So these guys were kind of pushing as I was sleeping. I just woke up, so I'll be able to catch up soon. But if you check everyone else's, like Itzkai, actually, Itzkai is pretty high too. So yeah, we're doing pretty well. Um, yeah, this is kind of like our Gil Obi ones in here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. A lot of you guys who participate in my PvP, like it's Kai and Jin, you guys are also in this guild. And let me see here. I think if I click there's a way I saw on Lucky Lux's stream where you can check the guild rankings. But anyways, oops. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I'm so Lucky Lux promoted me, so I'm kind of helping him maintain the guild when he's asleep. Like he's asleep right now. I think he just started sleeping an hour ago. So I'm just gonna take over the leadership role while he's resting. Yeah, so the cool thing about the guild is like you get there's prizes that you get, as you see on the top right, rewards preview. So basically this game really encourages you to have an active guild, and as you do your progress, you know, like if I look at my contribution, if you look at your progress, basically as you push content and fulfill different criteria, then you can get points for your guild and your guild levels up. And our guild actually leveled up, I think literally right before I went to bed, which is pretty cool. And there's like more benefits that you get. And actually, there's this new thing that came out, which this battle drill thing, it just unlocked, I think, like right as I was about to go to sleep. So I don't know what battle drills is, but that's like more content that you can do. But anyways, let me go ahead and show you my crew. So this is kind of like my main team right now. So I'm playing a Graveborn team. The way this game works is that it kind of encourages you to create a team that has a lot of emphasis on a certain class. So for instance, there's Graveborn. I think there's like Wildborn or something like that. Oh, Wilder. Oops. And then there's Mauler. I think that's what it's called. And then there's Lightborn. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. And then there's two more secret types too, which you probably won't have access to unless you whale like I do. That's Hypogen, and then there's another one too. This is my most favorite character in the game, by the way. He's so cool. I got him last night, and yeah, basically. Oh, and by the way, Hypogen and that other one, I found out from Jin that he actually counts towards the Graveborn slot. So even though I only have 3 Graveborn characters in my party, which is in the Hands of Resonance slot, um, I do have technically 4 for the stage multiplier, which I can show you guys later. But anyway, so one thing that I learned from Lucky Lux as well as Kaki Gotcha, well, Kaki Gotcha actually was the one who kind of helped me with my team a little bit. Before I got Raynor, I did have Rowan in that slot because Rowan gains energy. But Raynor is really nice because he gains energy and heals, and he also messes with the enemy's placement in their team. Because when I'll show you later for PvP, you basically place your 5 characters on the map, and depending on the placement of Raynor, you can actually swap your position with the enemies and basically disrupt their whole formation. So it's been a lot of fun. And I think he also boosts attack too. So basically the way my team works is like I have uh, Thorin, who's basically the best tank in this game, in my opinion, because he revives and he like leeches the enemy's HP. So as a tank, he like just hits hard and survives very well. Oh, and by the way, so on the top left, there's like different rankings. So the way idle games work is that whereas other games like Reverse 1999, you just grab one copy and you're good. This game really, it's like what Lucky Luck says. Basically, the characters you pull determines your team, which makes it really interesting because even though there's like meta characters, you ideally want to pick multiple copies of of the same character. Like Thorin, I actually picked up the max number of copies you can get in order to. So basically, my Thorin's like the best Thorin you can have right now, and well, besides leveling him up and unlocking his skills, yeah, Supreme Plus is the highest you can go in terms of like advancing your characters, like unlocking all his abilities. So if I kind of look at him, let me actually just do this. Okay, so you notice on the bottom left how there's this weapon, right? So once you promote your character to a certain amount, like you pick up, I think like 4 duplicates of that character, then he has like a skill. And the skill is what really unlocks the potential of characters. So this would be like an endgame character from what Kaki Gotcha explained to me. So just to give an example, let me see. So Carolina was actually the weak link in my party for a long time because she was like super squishy and she's a mage. So like when she casts, it takes a while, but she freezes the enemy. So now that I got her to mythic like right before I went to bed. I pulled a little bit more and I finally got the skill. And with the ice vortex, now she's really picking up the pace. She's like freezing the enemy and doing massive damage. and she's a little bit tankier now. So, yeah, there's characters that, like, if you look on Pridewind, they say like early, mid, end game, and I think this is what they mean. Correct me if I'm wrong for those of you beta testers. Um, yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, and then, oh, let me talk about the rest of my team. So I talked about Rainer already. Let's talk about Cessia. So Cessia is a character that you get from your 10 pull for like everyone who does a 10 pull will get Cessia, at least for right now. And she's an amazing damage dealer. Oh, by the way, there's like 5 different classes I want to say. There's like, excuse me, there's like marksman, and there's tank, and this matters because it tells you the formation magic. Yeah, magic, and support, or I'm sorry, support, mage. Oh, there's 6 classes. I'm sorry. Support. This is probably not the best page to show this, but anyways, I want to stay on this page. So that's really cool. I think there's 4 different categories that make up my party typically. But anyways, Smokey and Mirky is one of 3 really good healers. There's probably more, but I know of 3. So Smokey and Mirky is great. I think he's like a really solid healer. He's like an offensive healer who boosts attack. And I'm hoping that I can pull more dupes of him eventually. That way I can unlock his skill, or his equipment feature, they call it. Oh, and then they have like these skills here. So you notice how like I haven't unlocked his Mythic Plus and Supreme Plus. So when you get enough duplicates of them, then they unlock even more abilities. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then there's equipment too. So the interesting thing about equipment in this game is that the equipment is shared between all your party members, or not. I'm sorry, between all the members of that class. So there's like rogue, there's marksman, there's tank, there's warrior, there's mage, and there's support. And each one of these pieces of equipment offers certain stats. So this is another way. So you know how I mentioned earlier how there's like overworld bosses that I pretty much wait for Jin to get online before we tackle it together, because we discovered early on after I think I died on the first PvP, and then I pushed the main story mode and then unlocked the world bosses. So when Jin kind of hopped on to, or like basically joined me, because for overworld bosses you need to do it with at least one other person. Up to 3 people can participate, and the participants, they either get equipment, like 3 pieces of like level 70 equipment, which is insane, right? Like if you look at my progress, like my lowest level is 70 right now, but for most people that's like their highest level gear. Yeah, so we were getting like 3 of these level 70 gears for like random classes per overworld boss. And I think so the way overworld bosses work is that each player gets a certain amount that refreshes every like 8 hours or so. And basically you have your limit to how many world bosses spawn on your world, quote unquote, but you can join someone else's to help them out. And when you help them out, you get like bonus points for helping them out. There's like a separate helping other people out currency that looks like a heart icon. I can show you guys later. So anyways, I digress. So what else do I want to talk about? Let me actually go ahead and level up the characters. So one thing that's interesting is that, so you notice how all my characters are like level synced, quote unquote. We call this the resonance level. And the hands of the resonance is in your party. So typically the resonance, so the resonance level, basically all the rest of your characters are level synced to the lowest level 5th character I think you have. if I'm not mistaken. So for this reason, it makes a lot of sense to basically have your top 5 characters be roughly the same level, unless you're pushing to a certain level, like basically level 11, 21, 31, 41, 51. Every time you hit those benchmarks, something special happens, like your character learns a new skill, as denoted by this. Yeah, so notice how there's like different levels. So as you level up your characters, then you get like different skills, or your skills level up. Oh yeah, and the friends list is pretty cool. So uh, yeah, it actually encourages you to have friends, and you can see your friends on the map. Like I think I passed by Itzkai like as I was pushing story. Yeah, but anyways, so let's show you the PvP. That's oh, and the endgame content too. So these are the different battle modes. So Dream Realm, this is one of the endgame content. This is kind of like, you can think of like the mains bulletin. Oh, and here's the leaderboard. So right now I'm rank 11, Jin K is rank 7, and you see we're in the Lucky Guild. So there's this whale guild called Shadows where they recruit whales, and I guess One Piece, yeah, Shadows I think is the whale guild, but we're doing okay. I just woke up, so I'm gonna push even higher today. But oh yeah, so this was yesterday I think. Oh, no, 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 no. Sorry. I'm still understanding how this works. I don't know how to reveal yesterday's rankings, but anyways, I ranked 5 and Jin K ranked 6. Um, so I guess I can kind of show you how this. Oh, so raids here give way better, or the Dream Realm, they give really good rewards. I can actually attempt, or actually before I attempt, let me go ahead and do something here. Let me show you the AFK. So this right here is basically when you're sleeping, or when you're away from the game, or if you're playing the game. As time goes on, yeah, you've been AFK for 4 hours 41 minutes. It says it it gives you like gold and gems. I'm just going to call it that, as well as even a chest every now and then, which gives you equipment. And this is how you level up your characters. So I can collect that. Yeah, so actually it's telling me I can level up my heroes now. Yeah, so that actually really helps out a lot. So let me go ahead and do that. And I have a level up priority. I level up my tank first and then my DPS. So this would be like her. And just to kind of help out me remember, oh, actually it orders based on, I guess, their level. Yeah, so it's pretty fun. Equipment. So I got more chests, right? So I can actually upgrade my equipment. So you see, like, even so that AFK stage, which you level up, you can push the levels. And that's actually one of the first things you do. That's what Kakigacha taught me, is that you want to get your AFK stage level as high as possible. This actually determines your ranking in the world or something like that. But anyways, as you can see, that piece of equipment that I just got from AFKing is even better than some of my gear. Yeah, and then so actually, oh, and the thing about equipment is that the equipment, it encourages you to level them up at roughly the same time, because now you see, now that I've ranked up my level, so now my forging level increases. So it really encourages you to like balance out the level of all your gears across all your characters. And actually, I think what I might do is level up my mage a little bit, because I'm noticing that my mages and my supports die a lot, and that's what's keep holding me back on content. So I think I'll do that. So just checking the stats here. Do I want my mage to crit more? Yes. So I just level that up. And whatever the old version of the gear was, you recycle it. So it's kind of like a virtuous cycle, and it turns it into raw materials that you can use to forge like new equipment. So crit resist, yeah, I think it'd be nice if my mage wasn't critted on. So right now, like Jin and I, we were talking strats and stuff, and he was telling me like for him, he got unlucky, quote unquote, where he got like so many dupes of a healer that his healer's kind of like a tank. So I think that's part of the reason why he's getting so high up in the ranks is because he doesn't die as quickly as I do for the Dream Realm. So I want to make sure I don't die as much. So nowadays I kind of prioritize, um, yeah, getting my mage. Anyways, sorry, I digress. So yeah, so you want to push that. Now let's go back to the battle modes. So Dream Realm is basically like mains bulletin. Uh, oh, and there's arena, which is the PvP. So let me show you that in a moment. Let me just show you the Dream Realm, show you how good the rewards are. Actually, I wonder if there's a way to show. Okay. Anyways, let me show off my team. I love my team so much. So actually, Raynor, the guy who looks like the demigod from Final Fantasy VIII, he has the ability to swap places sometimes. Um, yeah, so I'm actually about to launch my damage dealer Cessia towards where that boss is. That way, when the boss tries to freeze my party, it's okay because my party's spread out, so not all of them are getting frozen. So that's kind of like my secret strat. I'm telling you my strats here, but really you guys taught me it. All right, so let's do it. So battle begins. So yeah, and she's kind of outside my healing range though, Monka. But the cool thing is Raynor heals too. Yeah, this is. Oh, and you see that orange meter, how it's going like 17%. So this is basically the score that you get determines like, or how high you progress determines like your rewards. And it looks like I might need to level up quite a bit more. I think my weak link right now is my healer and my mage because they just died too quickly. But hopefully I survive. Let's see. I'm already 50%, which is kind of crazy. I might actually beat my previous score. I'm actually doing okay. I just... Oh, this is the Kapowie move. Yeah, so... Oh, I'm even playing the wrong team. Or actually... Yeah, I'm kind of playing the wrong team right now. 58%. I ran out of time, so I don't think I got any rewards. That is a better score. So I'm ranked number 10 now. Yeah, so these are the rewards on the bottom. So the raindrop, that's what levels up your skills. And then the chests, that's what gives you higher level gear. Anyways, I'll kind of come back to that. Yeah, so let's do the PvP next. This is a lot of fun. I think this is PvP. Yeah. And so it really encourages you to get victories because you get these arena coins, which allows you to get, I think, an S rank character, if I'm not mistaken, which is basically the highest rarity in this game. And here you can predetermine your formation. So let me change my team now that I've acquired new characters. So lately my team has been kind of like this, and kind of like this. Sorry, my fat fingers. Okay, and then I have my mage more in the back. Okay, save formation. Okay, so let's go ahead and they have daily rewards, so it encourages you to do PvP every day. So now I get to choose who I'm fighting against, and nowadays I just go with the middle guy because I notice that I've progressed to the point where like I'm facing against other whales as well, because I'm ranked 26 right now and I could push even higher. So ideally I kind of want to do PvP towards the end of the day, but I just want to do one run so I show you how much I love PvP. So, oh, and I guess you can refresh as well. Oh yeah, and so in the middle there you see how it says 19k, 26k, 40k. I think that's the level of their gear or something. I'm not really sure. I'm still learning. But anyways, so you can predetermine. Ooh, this is a different map. Okay, how do I want to do this? Okay, it didn't save my formation for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so it can actually launch my character to someone else. Maybe to that. Oh, and you have to worry about who they're targeting as well. I'm still learning the games. Oh yeah, so it'll swap me with this guy. Oh, they have a rogue. Okay. I want to swap with their healer to really... Yeah, I'm going to swap with their Smokey if possible to kind of disrupt if I can. It really matters about the formation. Oh, who's that guy? Marksman. Actually, if I can just like swap. Oh, I think who's that? Oh yeah, okay, so this swaps with their healer. So this is why I love Rainer so much. This is Rainer 101. Let's see if it works. So I just launched my DPS there to make the Monka S, and then I kill their healer when the healer transports to my side. So let's do it. Yeah, so I swap with their healer. Their healer died already. Yeah, I'm kind of overpowered. Okay, maybe I should have chosen the tough opponent. So I won there. Yes, that's very nice. I'm still adept 1. Actually, let me just do one more. Yeah, I have confidence in my team. Ooh, okay. So these enemies are much tougher. So I think, yeah, going with the middle guy. The middle guy might actually beat me. I don't know what mines is the problem. What is that? Oh, I think mines is like 50k or something like that. So I might be able to take him. The guy on the top is on the right is about the same power level as me. So I just want to turtle it, right? I don't want to lose, because if you lose, then you get less coins. So you want to face the opponent who's just a bit lower than your power level if possible, unless you're like really amazing at the game, played beta and everything. But I'm still learning. So let's do that again. This is going to be a really long video, sorry guys. Just want to showcase something. So I don't know why it keeps... I thought I saved my formation. But anyways, I want to launch with their... where's their healer? I want to disrupt... Oh, they don't have a healer. And their tank's in the back for some reason. I don't know why. So I think this guy doesn't know what he's doing, maybe. Oh, here we go. So I'm going to swap with their support. He doesn't have a healer for some reason, so this should be easy. Just bring them to my side and then bring my healer a little bit to the front. Oh wait, no, that kind of messes things up. Okay, so we'll do it this way. Okay, so this should be a breeze. Let's see. Yeah, they don't have a healer for some reason. I don't know why. So typically for team building, you want to have a tank, 1 or 2 healers, and 2 to 3 DPSs. From my experience, I don't know. I'm a newbie at this game, so you guys probably would know better. Okay, I'm actually really enjoying this, so let's keep pushing. Let's at least rank up. Ooh, okay, these... Dang, there's a guy who's 94k, so this is like a giga whale, so we're definitely not going to face him. But I feel confident against this middle guy. Let me see. Oh, he has level 51 characters, and mines are... I forget what level mines are. I think mines are 71. So I think it should still be okay. Actually, I'm curious about this guy. Yeah, 75, yeah, I don't want to face him. He has a good team, too. Okay, so we're gonna swap with his healer. This is why I love Raynor. Raynor changes everything. Oh, and this star thing on my mirror, what that means is that the assassin's going to target my healer, so I want to move him out of the way if possible. And then I think let's... Okay. I want to swap with their healer, if possible. Oh, I think based on the formation I can't. Okay, that's fine. I'll swap with their... Or I could just keep everyone on my side. Oh, I have an idea. So... Okay, yeah, that way my tank gets targeted by the assassin, because the assassin does a lot of damage, and then I'll move my healer so that I heal him better. Okay, and I have my mage a little bit in the back. I think I kind of like this, so let's give it a try. Ooh, okay, yeah, we're doing pretty well. Easy. Okay. Anyways, it's probably not skill, it's just me being overpowered. But anyways, I might level up. Yes, I leveled up to Adept 2. Ooh, I get gems. That's pretty cool. Oh, and the daily rewards go up. Ooh, okay. So logically, I haven't proven this yet, but I think logically the tougher the opponent that you beat, the more experience you get. I think is how it goes. Okay. But I think the enemies are getting tougher, so I do want to level up a bit more before I push even further. So I just wanted to show you PvP. And I'll show you Overworld another day because I think Jin is asleep and I want to make sure he gets the reward too. So I think that pretty much wraps it up for what I wanted to talk about. And then there's just other things too. Oh yeah, so these are the quests that you do to provide more points. So I think as the guild levels up, the weekly limit increases, if I'm not mistaken. So I think we still have 3 days, 17 hours left before, so the guild you want, basically a full guild that has an active play, like basically 30 active players who are all hitting the weekly limit. That's how you maximize the productivity of your guild. And just want to show you guys one more thing. So here's kind of the currency. So here's kind of the guild store. So the guild points, you need 30,000 in order to get a duplicate of the soul sigil. This is basically like a copy of the character. Yeah, and then when you recruit, which is basically summoning, then you get to spend them on these currencies. Yeah, arena store. So this is the PvP, so it really encourages you to push higher on PvP, which allows you to get more duplicates of basically S-ranked characters. The dream store, I forget how to get the drops. Maybe it says... Oh, this is from tackling the dream realm, right? And then this is the friendship store. So this is more like cosmetic stuff. So if you help other people clear like overworld content, then you get these currencies essentially. Is there anything? Oh, let me show you the summoning system here. This is the Noble Tavern. So currently the rate up is Vala. She's an assassin, and I think I picked up her skin too. Yeah, that's her. And the cool thing about the summoning feature for this game is that you can create your wish list, which is on the top right. So you can basically place characters that you're hoping to summon. Yeah, from both the S rank and the A rank categories. And this is how you customize your team. But you can further customize with the epic recruitment, which I think requires you to complete like specific endgame content. You don't get that many, or you basically purchase like the bundles and stuff. And this allows you to laser focus on your wish list on 5 different characters. So like I hyper focus on Thorin until I got the maximum number of dupes, and then I swapped him with Rowan for dupes to collect. And I think Kaki Gotcha actually told me that once I pick up 6 characters of Ceci, I need to swap her with someone else. I think it makes sense to probably get um, weighing my options here. Who do I want? And you know, because I'm fairly new at the game, so I'm still trying to figure out who's good. I think this guy is recommended. Actually, yeah, let me do this guy just in case. Let me save. Okay. Oh, and then this is the Stargaze summon. So this one, typically you don't do unless you're, well, so these special Stargaze summons, you get them as like there's certain criteria to unlock them, and it's not so easy. You don't get that many. I did purchase a Stargaze bundle, so that's why I was able to summon Raynor, and I got really lucky. For Raynor, I pulled him on my first 10 pull, then I got him at 30 pulls, and then I got him at like I think 30 pulls again or something. So let me show you something. So there's like there's 4 different of these characters. There's Hypogean, there's Celestial, and I think I had a guildmate who pulled Diurnal during the beta testing and said he was pretty good. I'm kind of leaning towards the Rogue because I think it would be really cool to have like a full Rogue team. But for now, I'm actually laser focusing on Raynor. Let me actually go ahead and do a 10 pull. Why not? Since I have it. I don't know how I got it. Maybe it was from unlocking something. Okay, it looks like I didn't get... Okay, but these are still very useful. Okay. Anyways, I don't know why I summoned there. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and push content. I will be live streaming this entire day. Basically, my plan for today is to push as much as possible, and then when 6 comes out, swap over to reverse 1999 to pull for 6, and then I'll hop back onto this game. So anyways, hopefully I'll see you on my stream. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.